opinion survey. The opinion survey is being sent out to all registered voters and taxpayers of the Unified Towns of Gores. Each ballot will only be counted once. We provided you with a self-addressed stamped envelope with your return address to respond to the vote. Your vote will be confidential, but it must come back with a return address for us to properly check your name off the list. The return envelope must be postmarked by December 12, 2013. This is the tentative date, depending on how soon these get mailed out. Your return ballot envelope will be put unopened in a ballot box to be tallied after the deadline. Thank you for your cooperation. The board is conducting this opinion survey to better understand the position of the UTG voters and taxpayers with regard to the wind proposal enclosed, and the board has not taken any position either in support or opposition to the proposal. Sincerely, Unified Towns of Gores, Board of Governors, Barbara Nolan, Chandra Keith, Patrick Kieran, Raymond Royce, Doug James. And it says, what's your opinion about the wind energy proposal of Ferdinand, Vermont? In favor or not in favor? And there's a ballot box to check. And then it has your ballot ID at the bottom, which will be everybody's parcel ID, which will be crimped.
Now, we passed this by our lawyer, and he has okayed sending it out that way. Yes?
Can I make a comment to the letter, please? I'll keep it to less than 3 minutes.
Okay.
My name is Kim Freed, and I'm the chair of the Planning Commission in Newark. And I thank you, the Board of Governors, for taking my comments. My comments are not directed at the Seneca Mountain Wind pitch tonight, but to the UTG Board of Governors. The Board of Governors is a civic group elected by your citizens and taxpayers, and I strongly recommend and suggest that it's your responsibility to make sure that the taxpayers have been fully informed on our areas and regions' civic developments that have taken place during the past year that are directly related and relevant to industrial wind power development on ridgelines. Item 1, Brighton, your neighbor, in December of 2012 had a formal vote of residents and taxpayers. Results were overwhelmingly against industrial wind and was reflected in their new town plan. Newark, your neighbors, in September of 2012 held a special town meeting and voted overwhelmingly against ridgeline development. 3, NVDA, our regional development organization, which UTG is a member of. The board of directors voted this past year 39-3 against further industrial wind development in our region of Vermont. 4, all area senators and representatives, Democrat and Republicans in the state legislature from this area are against continued industrial development in our area. Most recently, in Georgia, Vermont, and closer to home, our neighbors in Barton, their listers and assessors are lowering property assessments on properties which view or hear these 450-foot machines. I worry for Newark's residents. If UTG allows an industrial wind development, and ask the Board of Governors to inform your taxpayers and citizens of these relevant and important facts. Thank you.
Now, I'd like to say something. This vote is to find out how our taxpayers feel about having wind towers come into the area. So, you understand that, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I also understand that most of your landowners are remote to the area, so they may or may not be abreast of other civic activities during this past year that are directly relevant to
A
this issue.
lot of our property owners know a lot more about the wind power stuff than what you probably realize.